Welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show where the Dana Hills Dolphins have defeated the El Toro Chargers 2-1 in a big South Coast League matchup. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Gordon Spencer along with the coach, Bill Cunity, and the Professor Paul Westfall, and it was a very critical game in the South Coast League, and it was a typical South Coast League game with the 2-1 score.
Yeah, no question about that. It looked like Dana Hills had a lot of base runners and a chance to put up some crooked numbers early, but the El Toro defense kept the score close. It was only 1-0 in the middle portion of the game, just like we expected.
Yeah, boy, Coach, the El Toro Chargers had a chance there at the end, but just couldn't pull it off. Their tying run was 90 feet away.
Well, so typical of a South Coast League game, as Paul mentioned in the open, 2-1, 3-2, 1-0. Great pitchers duel. But at the end of the game, the Chargers really did make it interesting with the tying run 90 feet away. Just a great pitching performance by both youngsters. And I think the key to this, as Paul said early on, El Toro now has 3 league losses.
Yep.
Now, it's not beyond them to put on a charge and win the next 6-7 games, but this is going to be a big road to climb.
Yeah, El Toro 1-3, Dana Hills now 2-2, but it's one of those leagues where 4 or 5 losses could get you a league championship. Let's take a look at the highlights from this one. Started the first inning. Dana Hills looked like they could really open this game up early. Dana Hills looked like, yeah, they would do that, as David Clausen's RBI single scores Luke Williams. 3 hits in the inning, just a run. It's 1-0 after half an inning. Bottom of the second, El Toro with a 1-out single, but Dana Hills defense turns the double play. They turn 2 of them in the game. Top of the 5th, still 1-0. Dana Hills, Sean Caney fly out, and Reed Lundeen, who had reached on an error, scores from third, 2-0 Dana Hills. El Toro rallying, 2 on, nobody out. Andy Creer, the fielder's choice in the 7th, and it's 2-1. El Toro, though, with a tying run at third and 2 out. And Hans Kraus strikes out Jake Smith to end the game. Kraus with 6 strikeouts in the game. Let's check in with the winning team.
About halfway through the South Coast League season, and Dana Hills comes up with a big win over El Toro, 2-1. I'm with Coach Tom Ferris and winning pitcher Hans Kraus. Tom, we'll start with you. Great pitching, terrific fielding. You made all the routine plays and a couple of exceptional ones, and some timely hitting. That's pretty good formula for victory.
Yeah, we were fortunate to have Hans pitch as well as he did today. It was spot on from the beginning, hit his spots. More impressively is his curveball today. It was really something special to watch. So it was really nice to see him get command of that pitch today.
Well, and you got the hits when you needed to. A couple of base running snafus maybe made it where you kept you from putting a crooked number up there, but that insurance run in the middle of the game, that was a big one for you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we made a couple base running mistakes. We got thrown out on a couple bases. Cost us, I think 4 or 5 outs in this baseball game. So, we've got to clean that up a little bit. But our hats off to El Toro. It's an excellent team, and I'll tell you what, they're going to be right there at the end, and we're all going to be fighting till the end on this one, for sure.
I'm in complete agreement. Wouldn't be surprised if the whole league doesn't go 6-6. But congratulations on the victory, Tom. Best of luck in the season the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, let's go with the winning pitcher, Hans Kraus. A terrific game, young man. You battled all the way through. I thought you had great command early. First time through the order, what was working for you?
I was just pitching off my fastball really well, and then later in the game I pitched my curveball more, and came up to be a big pitch for me in the end.
All right, now this is the first complete game win of the year for you, if I remember right. And so in the 7th inning, they had a little bit of a threat. What was going through your mind in the 7th? What were you focusing on when things got tough?
Just throwing strikes, and I had a really good pitch count going into the 7th, so I knew I could finish the game even if I put up a big number, but pretty much just throwing strikes, let my defense work.
Indeed, and your defense was exceptional for you. Congratulations on an impressive complete game victory over a very good team. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, Dana Hills wins it 2-1 in the very difficult South Coast League. That's a big win for the Dolphins.
All right, gentlemen, let's take a look at the numbers there in the 2-1 win. Dana Hills with 8 hits, El Toro with just 2 hits, but they made it close there at the end. But Dana Hills, like you said, Paul, earlier, had a lot of opportunities. Looked like they could really put up 10 if they wanted.
Well, if this one had gotten away, had El Toro been able to come up with a key hit in order to somehow pull out a 3-2 win in the bottom half of the 7th, Dana Hills would have rued all the missed opportunities. As you can see, 8 hits plus the 3 errors by El Toro, multiple chances for Dana Hills to maybe have 4, 5, 6 runs, but it was only 2-0 going into the 7th, and hats off to the Chargers for giving us a little bit of drama at the end.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, we haven't talked much about Montana Quigley on the mound, but he didn't do a bad job for the El Toro Chargers.
I thought Montana did a great job. He scattered those 8 hits. One of the runs was unearned. 8 hits. He's got 3 strikeouts, and I thought he did a good job changing speeds. And at the end of the game, Dana Hills was starting to really turn on him. Second time through the lineup. But again, at the end of this game, El Toro did have a chance to win. They're 1-3 in league, but they get to play everybody twice again. They've got time.
Yep, this is just the first meeting between these two teams here in league play. Several more weeks left of great competition in the South Coast League. Once again, Dana Hills comes to El Toro and defeats the Chargers 2-1. El Toro now 1-3. Dana Hills 2-2. He's the coach, Bill Cunity, and the professor, Paul Westphal. I'm Gordon Spencer. Thanks for watching the Cox3.com post-game show.